What's going on? It's your boy Dumar Redenbacher, Domestic Violence Racing. Gonna do a quick recap, catch-up video, whatever you want to call it, on the 1A2 here. Boy Alex here, he picked up this car for 500 bucks, drove it back from Kalamazoo, got about, we'll give it a month. He got about a month out of it. Then I started to do LT1 things. First, what was the first thing that happened? Brakes went out. Oh yeah, brakes went out twice. But he completely lost all brakes because Michigan car. And then, did you overheat it first? You couldn't figure out why it was getting hot, or I don't remember what happened. Long story short, the fan ended up fucking up the radiator, and he didn't realize why he was leaking coolant. He thought it was a hose or something way more practical than the fan fucking cutting through the radiator. Ended up being that he works roughly 45 minutes away, give or take traffic and all that shit. So he was far from home. Was it cold out? It might have been cold out. Maybe not. No, it wasn't cold. But he was ready to go home because work. And car overheated, pissed all over the Opti Spark. We got milkshake. I was able to put some magic on it and get this bitch to drive to the house, and then that was pretty much all she wrote. There's a video with after this, which is not going to be in chronological order. There's obviously no engine there, but after this video, I'm going to put a video up of us pulling the engine out. And that's probably going to be short because it's mostly boring wrenching, do some time lapse, some shit like that. But there's a couple jokes in it, have some fun, and you can see how quickly we can get I think it's an hour total of us taking the LT1 out, so which was actually kind of slow. I think something slowed us down. Maybe the cross member or something was fucking with us. I don't know what it was because rust. But yeah, quick catch up. This car is getting this LQ4. It's a Gen 4 motor. We pretty sure it was a remake because it was way too clean. I think the vans on the dash said it. I mean on the windshield and junkyard motor, by the way. Pretty sure it had over 300,000 or close to it. Do you remember what it was at, Alex? It had the miles on it. Was it like over 3?
It was high twos.
High twos, yeah. It had regardless, it had a fuck ton of miles on it. And well, I guess you can't see how clean it is now. But it's clean as hell inside this motor. So he got some 823 heads. I think they're what, L92, same thing as LS3. Right now he's running stock cam. Gonna go bigger cam later on down the road, big headers, all that. Well, he's going headers now, but throw the cam in it later for to knock out the possibility of issues getting it first started with the tune and all that. So on a fresh swap, you know, sometimes it's easier to put a stock motor in first and go from there. And that is Athena's motor. That's the turbo LQ4 Fleetwood that we have here. Is my personal favorite car, and that's and that's his Athena, we'll say. I don't think we given this one an official name yet.
Not
Not an official name. So we'll figure out a name. I'm sure the first time we go for a ride in it, something will pop up. But yeah, that's gonna get all new goodies and be a little more boost friendly than my 124,000 mile Gen 3 LQ4. And these are my valve covers. I'm not sure how familiar you guys are with GM colors, but this was supposed to be DCM, dark cherry metallic, and it's fucking close. And I had to do a black base coat. So for anybody out there who buys the like over the shelf brand, I guess I would say, instead of like a DuPont or Sherwin-Williams or something like that, just your what the fuck is it? Krylar? What the hell is it's over there? I don't remember what the fuck it's called. Dura or something? Duplicolor. That's what it is. The Duplicolor kits. They're kind of fucking bright on DCM. So what I suggest doing is doing a nice black base coat. And it gets it really fucking close. Now granted, I haven't had this in the light next to the car to compare, but just from memory and what it looks like, that's damn close. I don't know how good the camera picks it up and displays it, but that's damn close to DCM. So Yep, there's that. And oh, this car is also getting a 4080. We have that up front, so it's going to be a nice, very, very, very daily-able car. Like, we could probably get in this car and go to fucking Georgia after it's done. So I see a lot of
strip clubs and chicken wings.
Strip clubs and chicken wings. I'm gonna name my mixtape Strip Clubs and Chicken Wings.
I'm gonna name the car Strip Clubs and Chicken Wings.
Hey,
that's the first trip we go to.
chicken and beer.
Huh?
Chicken and beer.
Yeah,
Luda shit. Yeah, hopefully I don't get a copyright infringement on that because YouTube's some hoes. But yeah. So that's where we're at with this thing. Tonight he's going to be fishing, or is currently fishing. Yeah, he's fishing some welding wire down the frame rail holes now because he's replacing the motor mounts. And anybody who's ever had to replace the motor mounts on a B-body knows it's 3.5 cunts. So he got the old bolts out in order to fish the new boat. Well, you're reusing your bolts probably, but in order to get the bolts in for the motor mount, the lower half of the clamshell, he's going to wrap the welding wire around the threads of the bolt, pull it up through the bolt, and then go from there. It's pretty self-explanatory because you have a stud sticking through at that point. So he's going to be doing motor mounts, and then we're also going to clean up some valve covers and possibly shave them and get them painted. We're going to do white, match the car with some black pinstriping in it. So catch you guys when we're done doing a little bit of work here. Alright, it's Dumar checking in again, and this is where we're at. Alex, oh fuck, don't fall, nigga. Alex got his motor mounts in, and that was very, yeah, it was very fucking easy. Like, it was seamless. Like, it took him no time at all. I'm pretty sure I spent more time cleaning the fucking valve covers than he did the motor mounts. But that being said, I got his valve covers pretty clean. He's gonna shave them probably another day. It's like 10 o'clock now. And he went to work today, and I'm pretty as fuck, so I'm not about to wrench on shit. This is the other valve cover. Hopefully get them cleaned up and painted. Probably just gonna do white with the black pinstriping in the little grooves here.
You said that earlier.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck ever. I'll say it twice, nigga. And Alex also discovered, well, he thought it was going to be a fuck up, but I got these are 243 heads for Athena. There we go. Off front wheel, yep, from a front wheel drive Impala, like he just said. Got them for $90. You can't fucking beat that. Pick and pulls are the greatest. And we noticed that these have, I want to say like 8 or 7 or 8 bolt bosses sticking up out the valve covers, and these only had 5. So we were concerned that it wouldn't bolt up to the truck style brackets that I'm using, but luckily it fucking does. And not only that, the LS4 has taller mounting bosses, so the coils pick up really high up off of there. So I mean, that's useful information for guys that didn't know, because right now I'm running my coils on the turbo car flipped 180, and the wiring under here is kind of pressing up real hard against the valve cover. It's getting kind of pinched, and that's kind of a concern for these cars, especially if you're using a stock truck harness, because they can be brittle and old at this point. They're 15 fucking years old. So yeah, these are LS4 valve covers and LS4 heads, so that's good information. So that's where we're at with this. Next time we come back, we're probably going to be doing final assembly on this motor and or painting valve covers. What were you saying?
Final assembly, just gotta get that oil galley plug.
Yeah, he's waiting on oil galley plugs so he can do the rear main.
Shave these
Shave,
off.
yeah, the little mountain bosses off the valve covers. We're gonna have to do some cleaning because our garage is a fucking mess right now. Yeah, and so far 2 turbo cars have came out of this garage. This isn't gonna be a turbo car, but it's gonna have some nice cold spray things going into this intake. So
I didn't get that confused. What beer was mine?
that intake is it's called an invisible intake. It's called a clear ram. It's actually like the top of it's right here. It's good. It's like 7,500 RPM. It's actually a domestic violence racing design. It's called
a High Life.
the high life, the high life intake. So yeah, that's where we're at right now, and I will catch you guys next time. Probably be in a couple days. I'll be filming. I don't know how quickly I'm going to be getting videos out, but the plan is to have this car running before January is over. That's my plan. I don't know what the fuck this motherfucker think about, but
no idea.
I hope that we get this thing started. I want to hear it personally running before January. So
They call this intake the champagne of intakes also.
oh, it is the champagne and beer. Oh, look at that fancy shit. Well, on that note, let that bitch eat, motherfucker. Domestic violence racing out.